Hey, what's up everybody? This is Lonnie for Trumpet of Truth Ministries with brother Jimmy Miller.
Hey, hi y'all. Today's September the 25th. Bright sunny Saturday, and it's hot down here in Louisiana.
We're at the lakefront here on the North Shore.
Don't give us out. Don't give our location out.
Just said North Shore.
Okay.
Okay. And we're looking for a place to pull over, and we have another episode of the Lonnie and Jimmy Show, Jim and Lonnie Show.
Jim and Lonnie, yeah.
What happens if we just bust out a sound system? We just start blaring the gospel out here. What happens? Have you ever been here with a sound system before?
I've been out here preaching already a couple of times. Way before I knew you, and before I knew everybody else that accused me of not being out in the street preaching with the people, and you know, they came and saved my life by coming with me preaching, you know. But I've been out here, way before I met you, Lonnie. I used to come out here with my truck and get in the back of my pickup truck and preach from my truck. At the back of my truck, I'd have, you know, my signs and my cross and stuff.
Well, I haven't been to the lakefront, the New Orleans lakefront in a long time. I used to, back when we were teenagers, you know, you cruise the lakefront, smoke your dope and everything, and drink your beer. Okay, so I don't know if that still goes on, you know, especially in this area here, you know.
I know.
Okay.
Cops patrol.
Blare your music, you know, get your sound system.
Cops patrol this area, and 10 o'clock it's shut down.
Wow, yeah, so.
Look at this, they just took my seat.
Of course. But tell them the Lord has need of it. That's what you tell them. You go up to them, tell them the Lord has need of it. Go up to them and say, hey, excuse me, but the Lord has need of this bench right now.
I go, see that. I'm with the BLM. Get up off my chair.
Okay, edit that part out.
BLM, yeah, that's a big Luciferian movement.
Remember the guy who sent you a Facebook message trying to get your camper? Okay.
Yeah.
The Lord has need of it.
Yeah, like that, huh? Yeah, the Lord told me to tell you that I have need for your motorhome. Okay. I'll fill up with diesel and send it to you.
I remember that. I think you showed me that.
Yeah, if it ain't there in 20 minutes, God, you're not getting it.
That dude was hilarious, man.
Huh? Yeah.
Remember clicking on his YouTube channel with these videos?
Yeah, the Lord told me to tell you that you need to give me your motorhome. It's okay.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. Let's just, all right. Stand by. We're going to find a place in just a minute here. All right. We are rolling, Brother Jimmy. So,
welcome, everybody. This is Jimmy Miller with Trumpet of Truth Ministries and my sidekick, my partner, Lonnie Matherne. Today is September 25th, a beautiful Saturday out by the lake in Louisiana. And I want to tell everybody welcome to Trumpet of Truth Ministry, and I thank all y'all for watching today. Today we're going to come to you today as another Jim and Lonnie show. And we hope you enjoy what we speak about today. I think that Matthew 24, 3 Timothy 1 comes an event to come into play to where we at today, and with the violence that we have going around. And you can Google up earthquakes, you can Google up landslide, mudslides, you can Google up hurricane and flooding, and you wouldn't imagine what you see what's going on around on planet Earth today. It's a mess. We're in perilous times. So today me and Lonnie's getting a chance to talk to y'all, and we just hope y'all enjoy this little talk that we have. Amen. And I got my big water bottle. That's my high dollar water bottle. And I have one for Lonnie, but he's not thirsty right now, and I filled it up with ice for him.
yeah, Jimmy had the air conditioner going full blast just as soon as we got in his truck.
Yeah.
So, I mean, full blast.
Yeah, I keep my air conditioner
freezing.
cold. I keep my air conditioner cold. And I was telling Lonnie, man, it could be 40 degrees, man, and I'll have 2 fans on me, a ceiling fan, a fan on me. Come up to my nose. I got to have it be cold weather. So we're out here live, as you can see, it's live. You're going to be hearing kids running around, and you're going to hear cars going up and down and motorcycles. So we just figured we'd do it here instead of we out in the country where I'm at today. But what about the fires, Lonnie? You think what's going on out there in Oregon and California? You think they deliberately set it?
Well, there's several, as they say, conspiracy theories regarding the fires, okay?
Yeah.
Some kind of weapon, I heard.
I heard that too,
okay.
from China.
I didn't hear about from China. I just heard some kind of weapon And I heard reports of cars being melted to nothing but a
disintegrated.
But if there's a house right next to it, the house is totally intact and stuff like that. So one house burning, the other house being left intact.
Yeah.
Something like that. I even heard this one cat talking about it's space aliens coming and shooting these laser beams down.
Yeah, I don't think it's no space alien. I heard China may be having some kind of thing they shoot from their space stations or whatever they call it in the sky.
Another theory is Antifa is out there with Molotov cocktails stopping and just throwing it off into the woods and then speeding off again.
Well, I heard too what it is. I heard too they put chemical in a bottle and throw it out there, and when the sun hits at a certain temperature, it will ignite. But nevertheless, America's burning.
Yeah, of course, the Democrat politicians are blaming it on climate change and global warming. But it's funny how it stops when it reaches the Canadian border. It's only in certain states.
Kind of like the COVID-19, that knows not to go after 10 o'clock at night in the bars.
What did Pelosi say that, yeah, exactly. What did Pelosi say, that Mother Earth is angry?
Yeah, Mother Earth is
angry. Why would she be angry at the most whacked out, liberal states, California?
Yeah.
If anybody is adhering to the global warming policies, it's California.
Yeah.
So why not strike some place that's totally ignoring all that stuff and thinks it's a bunch of garbage? So why, if Mother Earth is angry, should be taking it out on California, the land of the fruitcakes?
Well, because you got a fruitcake saying that.
So I don't.
Dirtball Nancy Pelosi, But
anyway,
and then if you Google up birds falling out of the sky, birds are falling out of the sky, and I've been telling you this for over a year. Yeah, fish floating up in the seas. It's just God is shaking, quaking, and baking planet Earth right now. And America will still not repent.
No.
They're getting worse and worse. And then what about this? I want to give a shout out real quick to a couple of people on my channel. Pete out of Minnesota. Pete used to send Mariah high-dollar dog treats and stuff like that. And Mariah got so used to it, man, that anytime a box would come in, she was expecting a treat. So I want to say, thumbs up, Pete. Thank you so much. When Mariah was here, man, she loved it. I called you Uncle Pete. I want to give Scott, the little truck driver, he drives from Georgia to California and back all week long. And I want to say, thumbs up to you. He's a good old guy. Our homie, Billy Manners, who lives on the West Bank. I want to give Billy Manners a thumbs up. And a sister been sending me cards of encouragement and just beautiful notes and cards. And her name is Laura Knapp. And she gave me her phone number to text me, let her know that I was getting her cards. So you know what? I said, I'm not going to text this lady, man. I'm going to call her up. And Lonnie, I want to say, Laura Knapp, talking to you, sister, you blessed me so much that I was on cloud 9 for the rest of the night. I was just so excited that you took your time out to speak to me. And I'm just nothing but a little servant of God. And you just took your time out to speak to me. And I just want to give my people a thumbs up. So, what about this Antifa crowd? I think about them, they're nothing but a bunch of college kids who never worked a day in their life.
Yes, but they're very, very well funded by some high-end people.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the foot soldiers, okay, the useless idiots.
Yeah.
And you got the finance people, the financiers.
Who sit behind their mansions.
High-dollar people that are, the latest video I saw was a U-Haul truck.
That's right.
Okay,
Woman dominant.
So they're funded by some very high-level folks, and you got to remember, all of corporate America supports Antifa and Black Lives Matter. Everybody, every single business in existence right now supports Black Lives Matter.
Walmart, Amazon, all of them.
Okay.
You can't go nowhere without them supporting.
You might find some mom and pop shops that aren't part of it, but every single big company that you're dealing with, your cell phone company, your cable company.
And then again, if somebody finds a mom and pop store, they're going to wind up having them shut down, make it hard on them.
They're all supporting the communist insurrection of the United States of America.
Yeah.
And so.
The high dollar people sit back.
They're very well funded. They even have one of these cats starting a bail fund.
Yeah.
So they're like $1 billion.
He's $1 billion man. Yeah.
$1 billion bail fund for these people. So if you got the DAs, if they're not corrupt, they're getting paid off. You got the mayors, the governors, the district attorneys, the police, all part of this conspiracy. All part of it.
Well, look at this ex-governor. What was his name? Starts with a B. His daddy was a governor.
What state is he from?
New York, I think it was.
I don't know.
Anyway, he spent like I don't know, $100 million or whatever to get a bunch of people, man, thousands of people out of jail so they can vote.
Yeah,
so only got the Democrats out. What was his name, man? Doggone it, when you get old, you forget. Bloomberg. Thank you, Bloomberg. Yeah, Bloomberg. And what he did was really illegal. So he got thousands of criminals out so they can go vote. Them criminals ain't gonna vote. Most of them will be out there robbing your house while you out there voting. You know, they're not gonna be out there voting. So he wastes his money. You know, but yeah.
No, they're getting away with a lot. They're inciting riots. Pelosi and Harris
Schumer,
are both out there inciting riots. Say Breonna Taylor, keep saying her name. In other words, keep rioting, keep destroying, and keep burning.
Well,
it's and not being held responsible for it.
And there's no peace on earth. There's no peace.
Well, that's what they say. No justice, no peace.
That's right. No justice, no peace. And you know, there's no peace on planet. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because planet Earth, the people on Earth, not planet Earth, has become so smothered in evil and vile wickedness that there will be no peace. There's no peace for the wicked, says the Lord. And you know, I mean, Pacific Gas. I just heard this morning. Pacific Gas and Electric in California just shut off all power to 97,000 homes because of the high winds and the fires. 97,000 homes without electricity.
Wow, man.
You know, and it's a mess. You know, rioting, looting, murder. Then you got all these people backing up. Kamala Harris said a couple of months ago that this protesting, what they call it protest, but it's really rioting and looting, said it's not going to stop. It says it's not going to stop. It says it's not going to stop before the election. It's not going to stop after the election. So they plan on to keep on. So I tell everybody, and I tell you, stock up with food, stock up with water, stock up with medicine, toothpaste, anything you can stock up on that you want to need. You may have to sit back and hide because it's going to get bad. It's not going to get any better. It's not going to get better. You know, they're going to be rioting no matter if Trump gets in again or if we don't get in. It's just going to riot. It's just the way it is. We're in the end times. We perilous times. You know, perilous times. You know, this is the beginning of sorrows. You read Matthew 24, and it talks about it. You know, and I call it BLM. I call it the Big Luciferian Movement. That's all it is, a big Luciferian movement. So, you know, and you know, you don't see the Republicans out there rioting. You know why? Because they got to get up and go to work the next morning. The college kids, they don't work. They got the golden spoon in their mouth all their life. So they're out there and destroying everything. Like you said about the U-Haul truck, they knew it was coming, Lonnie. Soon it was coming. They said, that's a U-Haul truck. And ran over there and opened up riot gear, man, shields and stuff like that.
Well, you have to have a certain level of security and coverage if you're going to go out there and ride, because people that are poor and really hungry, they're not out there riding.
No.
Okay, so these kids are well fed, everything's taken care of, they live in a very prosperous environment. Okay.
Yeah.
They live in the most, you know.
Living at home with their mom and dad, or their mom and dad's paying for their apartment.
So there you go.
It's not like when I was a kid. When I was a kid, man, kids had respect for their mom and dad. They had respect for people's property. There's no respect, you know, because the love of man is waxed cold. There's no love out there anymore. You know, I see it more and more. And in my almost 69 years old being on planet Earth, this is the worst I've seen it.
Yeah, I got to watch myself because I'm getting angry all the time, man. Because I can't stand getting up in the morning, man. I know that I got to get back to where those things don't bother me anymore, that, you know, I know Jesus is coming, but it wears on me pretty thick, especially this mask thing everywhere now. I live in New Orleans, Greater New Orleans. Jimmy lives in a country. So he goes everywhere without a mask.
They don't wear a mask.
They don't hassle him, but
I just tell him I don't wear no mask.
It's still pretty much a hardcore enforcement in New Orleans, even though the CDC just released another report. Well, you know, it's not there. You know how they keep on reversing themselves every couple of weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said it was affecting elderly people. Now they say it's not affecting elderly people.
Now they claim there's a strain that's resistant against masks.
Yeah.
And social distancing.
They'll be having you in a spacesuit soon if you let.
Then Fauci be running his mouth every week or so. Fauci gets up there and starts running his mouth again. So they're not going to end the masks, ever.
No.
In our lifetime, the masks are not going away.
No mask wearing is going to end when you stop wearing it.
Yeah. So the thing is, I'm angry a lot. You know, the Bible says...
yeah, he calls me up and he hollers at me.
The Bible says, because iniquity will abound in the last days, and the love of many will wax cold.
That's right.
And I'm at that era right now. I can't stand going to New Orleans. I don't want to look at you with the mask. I said that the last video we did together. I don't want to go out street preaching because I don't want to see some idiot with a mask on because it's going to make me angry.
I seen a guy out in a canoe in a kayak with a mask on, man. What, he's protecting the fish? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they said, I just heard the CDC said the other day that the coronavirus, or whatever you want to call it, I call it the Chinese virus, they said it only affected 10% of the population. Okay, so now they're expecting the other 90% to catch it now. So they're just going to keep and stretch this out and stretch this out and stretch this out. There's going to be no end to this garbage. You know, and I had a person tell me this morning, when I went to Walmart, you need a mask? I said, what, hide this pretty face? Ain't I pretty? And she laughed at me.
So anyway, I don't think you could get away and pull that in New Orleans, okay? You can pull it out here, out in the country, but I'd like to see you visit me sometime. In fact, I'd love to follow you around with the camera one day. We'll go to Home Depot, we'll go to Lowe's, we'll go to Walmart, we'll go to Target. Well, maybe not Target, but all the places that have already had. I tell you, the worst place of all is Costco's, man. Costco. Okay, that little guy got on because I wear a mask, but I don't cover my nose because I got glasses and they fog up. This kid got on me. Man, you gotta cover your nose, man. Why you wear a mask on your nose?
Should have told me your nose was too big.
Okay. I just ignored him. My flesh, as they say, rose up. I was going to come and just, you know, get right in this kid's face, but I realized his boss is making him do that. So I mean, but it's making me really angry, folks, man. I can't get out there and preach because the love I have for people is starting to wane, man. Okay.
Yeah, he called me up and hollered at me.
Call Jimmy up and yell at him all the time, all the crazy stuff that goes in New Orleans. The Saints and all their garbage. Okay, Gail Benson, you know, with the Dixie beer thing.
Man, don't even go there, man. Okay. That would aggravate me too.
So I get angry a lot. What's going on? I got to get up and deal with this. Okay, got a mask at work. You want to stop off and get something after work? You got to stop off at the store. You got to wear a mask.
Like I said, Lonnie and I live in two different worlds. I'm out there in the woods, the country, and then people, you're not going to Boston people around.
And I know it's, you know, people say, you know, oh, you're a baby, you know, it's a minor inconvenience, you know, people are dying. My mom says that. Well, people are dying, son, people are dying. She buys into the whole mask thing, the whole entire scenario she buys into. She thinks people are out there dying and I have to wear a mask because people are dying.
Let me say something about that mask, and I was trying to explain something to somebody the other day. The more you wear a mask, the more you are vulnerable to viruses, flus, colds, sickness and disease. God gave us an immune system. And you need to really, as far as I'm concerned, just expose yourself to everything. When I was a kid, we didn't run and hide from anything. We didn't wear no mask. Yeah, you know, so you wear a mask, you really harm yourself because your immune system is going to shut down. It's not going to know how to take over. That's like when they put you on that the respirator, what they call that, ventilator. It takes over your lungs. Your lungs stop working, and then when they take you off the ventilator, your lungs don't know how to work anymore.
You forget how to breathe.
That's right. That's the same with the mask. Your immune system, you keep covering it, your immune system ain't going to know how to work.
Anyway, so that's what's going on.
We're going to another place.
Where you going? Waters, they're all the same. Hit the hot spot, huh?
Yeah.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Well,
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we went there. I had somebody of hers that worked there with some catfish, and we couldn't figure out how to get the.
Thanks for your service, man.
Okay.
God bless. Thank you.
We couldn't figure out how to get the fins off, and I got a pair of channel locks to pull that catfish. It's not that easy to skin a fish.
You tell that boy from Louisiana, you know how to skin the fish, man.
Well, I mean, I don't like
a scale of fish.
No, I'm not.
You cut that head off, man. You take that tail and you clamp it down. You scrape them scales off and you gut it.
I'm pretty sensitive. I'm thinking about giving up fish, man, just because I don't want to.
Yeah, you slice it right down the belly. Pull the guts out, the worms.
Yeah, I know.
Clean it. You scale it. You cut the head off first, then you scale it. You put that sucker in some egg boil and you put it in some fish fry. Ooh, man, slap some tartar sauce on it or some cocktail sauce.
Yeah, I might just give it a fish. Thinking about it, man.
I had shrimp just the other day. Yeah, so anyway, this is Jimmy Miller, Lonnie Matherne, the Jim and Lonnie Show, and hopefully next week, if it's possible, my wife will be sick, pray for her. Hopefully we can, Lonnie and I, go out there and hit Bourbon Street again and do a little preaching. And it depends.
Oh, you heard about Pat O'Brien's?
It's closing down, huh?
Okay, this is a historic bar in New Orleans on Bourbon Street called Pat O'Brien.
Very historic. In fact, people come from all over the world just to go to Pat O'Brien's.
They shut them down for the coronavirus, of course, but they opened back up about a month ago with heavy restrictions.
They're well known for their famous drink, the Hurricane.
Yeah, so there was just an article on NOLA.com today that due to the heavy restrictions that they're forced to shut down and they might not ever open again.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have to lay off something more like 90 employees have to be laid off. Okay, so it's a huge bar. I used to, I used to romp back in the old days on Bourbon Street, and I might have stepped in there once or twice.
I had a couple of hurricanes in my days.
But so how about that, man? So Bourbon Street is shutting down. I mean, it's good and it's bad. I mean, we're always talking about, God judging sin in these bars and shutting these bars down, but everything else is going along with it. The legitimate restaurants and businesses are going with it, man. God is shaking everything, man. So
back in the 50s and 60s, New Orleans was thriving, boy. So it's dying now.
Musicians are dying. There's no music. There's no live music scene anymore.
There's nothing.
They're talking about shutting down Mardi Gras next year.
Oh yeah, it's another thing. They shut down the New Year's Eve ball dropping in New York, Times Square. Is that Times Square, New York, whatever they call it?
Yeah, Times Square.
Yeah, where they dropped the ball for New Year's. No more ball, not this New Year. So that's 3 months away, Lonnie. So now they already know that the COVID virus is not going away the next 3 months. Now, how do they know this? It's a scam, man.
I didn't mean to interrupt your wrap up. Okay,
no, it's okay. It's all right. Yeah.
Just about to wrap the video up.
Yeah.
I got to deal with the wife today. We got quesadillas she's making for us. So I got to stop off and
come over your house
and get some. I think I need some mozzarella cheese.
Anyway, this is Jimmy Miller and Lonnie Matherne signing off, saying God bless you.
All right.
Let's do this next one real quick. This one will be a fast one.